chill or do whatever, you know?
Any Dota personality, player just personality
Who'd
caster.
be on the summon? You'd just be sitting on the couch and then you summon and be like, go get me a cookie.
Why would you?
Why would I want one of my friends to give me a cookie?
Listen,
who said you'd have to have one of your friends on the summon?
Yeah, you could have your enemy.
Yeah.
They could be in the middle of a cast and you could summon them.
What I don't know, you know. One man should not have all that power. It would be Merlini.
Merlini. Okay, great.
Winter Wyvern ban, what a surprise.
I wish I could summon Merlini right now so I can have a good analyst.
Oh yeah, not that I called every single lane, but no, it's fine. You've done good too, Slack.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Rubik!
We have a Rubik too?
Rubik and a Bane. Oh, we do get the Bane.
Oh, the Midorfeed Bane. This was a classic before Bane was good. And my dreams come true. Ooh. Night Stalker picked, not Bane.
So wait, Bane's dire now, right?
Bane is on the radiant side.
Okay. Your life.
Yep.
And I don't know.
So what's with Night Stalker?
That's actually tough. Night Stalker owns. I think Bane's just gonna be a simple support here in the safe lane. Then you're gonna have Night Stalker, Rubik. I don't know. Night Stalker's just good, but there's so many other heroes to ban now. He got a little bit nerfed, but still nighttime vision. Yeah. You get to 4 minutes in, and I mean you're gonna get kills.
Vision's always open.
So he's just gonna be roaming around in the river again.
But you're shit during daytime now.
Hey,
because during daytime you got nighttime vision of other heroes.
Rubik.
What's wrong with you? Using the S word.
Oh.
That's not that bad of a word.
How could you?
Is it?
What? That's a spirit breaker.
What's bad?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. So
you were just talking like a sailor over here.
That's super weird because usually Rubik's played 4, but you already have a Night Stalker, so you're gonna have him in the safe lane here. And a Spear Breaker. That guy is something else.
Is he good now, Grant?
I mean, when was he not good?
I don't know.
Dumbass. No, he can
Shut up, Grant.
And this guy, I think these two are going to be about the same again. Oh, wait, yeah. They're both just going to be roaming around in the river together, much like we saw before, except, you know, Tusk failing. No, Spearbreaker just changes the game, right? He can run around. Level 1, your middle's never safe unless you have something like a Mirana, which I believe is banned out. So you just charge anyone. Invoker's bad. Invoker's just terrible. That, like, heroes off the map against Spearbreaker. A lot of heroes just get taken off because you can't play on Spearbreaker.
Slarky is banned out. That's an interesting ban.
Huh?
How are you going to ban a Slark? I thought he was garbage tier right now.
He got Miracle played it really well, but that's Miracle, so who knows? Sure. I think it's pretty bad.
Miracle could play Ancient Creep and win the game, probably.
10 seconds remaining.
Intriguing.
That'd be a fun challenge.
Lycan is LY, right?
Yes, that is true.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Maybe.
Quite positive.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Lycan banned out.
Lycan banned out.
Pretty good hero still. And then you got the Night Stalker, which would only help the other team. Every time Night Stalker does his ult, Lycan gets more powerful. Can't have that, Chiefs.
Yeah, Lycan just, I mean, now Book's kind of bad in the early game. Level 1 Book's like really good, but after that, I don't know. Still feels like a weird hero.
I really like the gimmicky thing of Bane against Night Stalker. You nightmare him, and then all of a sudden, all that great vision's just gone.
Oh. You know what? There's so many heroes now that interact with nighttime. Where's our daytime? It's only Cobb.
I mean, Night Stalker now has one. Daytime, he's not great.
Well, that's not an interaction. It is
an interaction.
Well, even last game, I mean, it's the Wyvern, right? Wyvern at level 15 has a nighttime talent. Why?
Yeah.
And it owns. Like, let's give this hero even more vision to go into the Roach Pit and ulti everyone. Okay, sure. Sounds good. Puck.
And Darkseer.
Yeah, Puck's good. That's all I have to say about that. Puck's just good. I mean, the only change is that it does more damage when the coil breaks and does 0 when you put it on. And we've seen you can't TP out of coil now because it does 350 damage at level 1 on break. And it breaks out of TP. It's super good.
Wow.
5 seconds.
A little too good.
Well,
Puck, I mean, why didn't Puck, like, actually get a nerf, right? He was first picked pretty much every game, middle and off laner. Like, he's good at everything.
Sure.
He, she, what is Puck again, Flax?
It's a Zare.
What's that?
It's a term. It could be anything it wants. It's 2017. Puck could be whatever Zare wants to be.
Is Zare like its race? And I'm lost. Or is that the way?
I think that's what you say. If you don't want to say,
oh, okay, Sand.
You know, Sand King. That guy's made out of sentient sand.
And this is gonna be that thing you assume it's gonna be an offlaner, but they tricked me last time. But
could be a core mid Sand King.
Would it otherwise be a Night Stalker core?
Yeah, it would have to be, but I think the only person I've seen play that was like MSS back on Team NP, so that one I'm going to be highly doubtful about.
So Sand King off lane, Night Stalker 4. Right, that's pretty
5.
straightforward. So last time Vega Squadron was missing a lot of team fight. I think that's kind of solved right now.
A little bit.
If the Sand King gets farm. If the Sand King doesn't get farm, you don't get a Blink Dagger, then, I mean, what does the Sand King do? Run in, stun, and die.
Yeah, but
Sandstorm, you know? He can do that.
Yes.
Sure can. Love Sandstorm.
Unless he gets silenced.
Remember when
or
you used to
crit?
like actually max Sandstorm and you just farm the jungle? That was like, he was the whole reason the jungle was nerfed, right?
Yeah.
Like that hero single-handedly.
He ruined it for everybody. Legion players hate him.
Dire team pick.
Magnus, there's some team fight for Midorfeed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have you guys ever actually seen a jungle Legion in your games? I never have.
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, they're around.
All right, so Magnus. I mean, that's just going to be offlane, more than likely.
10 seconds remaining.
I find it interesting that both of the teams are doing kind of the same. You've got yourself
5
the position
seconds
5 with the disable. You know, good also can do a lot more when reaching level 6. You got yourself a 4 position that can be very active very early on. You got yourself your team fight offlaner that just needs a blink dagger.
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
go into the same route.
Midorfeed, though, their job is so much easier.
Yeah,
you know?
Magnus just, right, they're going to get a PA or a Juggernaut here.
Right.
And then
And
he's
then
going to be farm no matter what. I don't know. That already is. I love Magnus drafts. Well, I don't like watching them, but if it's on your team, like playing it, it's so easy. You have a Spearbreaker Bane, 2 of the best like roaming supports. Then you just have a Magnus. Hey, I'll get 6 help, but I'm just going to empower Tomato, whatever he is, and he's going to be farmed no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, Vega has... They have like good vision, but they have so many things that have to go right. Rubik has to steal a decent spell. Sand King has to get a decent amount of farm. I mean, Midorfeed, they just have to play, and they already are going to win.
Do you feel like they need some extra vision? Like, are there any heroes they could go for that could fix their vision issue?
I mean, Parasite the Fungal Warrior would be really good in this game.
Yeah, it's not an existing hero, actually.
Team pick.
But
Oh, Sniper.
Hey, what's that?
Sniper! There we go. There's a little vision
Close
for you,
enough.
Chiefs.
was on the wrong team.
Well, you know. How are you going to pick Sniper against a Spirit Breaker Magnus? Well, those are 2 heroes that break the back line pretty damn easily, aren't they?
Yeah, that's super weird.
Yeah.
So wait, Vega.
10
It's going to be
seconds remaining.
middle or safe lane. Slacks, give me the call. Middle or safe lane on a Sniper.
Assassin.
Oh, God. It doesn't matter.
Oh, against a PA, you got to go safe lane.
Yeah.
Because PA more than likely is going to be middle here.
Oh, God. Look at this draft.
He's just gonna follow Sniper about.
I could be wrong. PA can go safe lane or middle. We'll see.
Oh.
10 seconds
PA.
remaining.
All right, Grant. You
What
got to
up?
solve this puzzle piece. What is Vega Squadron
5
thinking here? What
seconds
is their
remaining.
final pick to make this thing work?
Radiant
Because they
team
have
back.
so many heroes that pierce the back lane to jump on Sniper. Literally, PA is made for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a good question. It just feels like, once again, Midorfeed. I mean, now that you have a Magnus PA, right? That combo alone, you could have like 3 random heroes, and Magnus PA is so good, huh?
10 seconds remaining.
what
They-
you know?
They need another. They already have a frontliner, Night Stalker as well as
5
Sand King. I
seconds
feel they just need. They want some like a Puck or a Quap. It absolutely could just be a. Well, they ban out Quap themselves, so I'm completely wrong. Tree,
But they must have a plan.
Queen of Pain, and Puck. So both of them banned out. Wait, Puck was already. Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy.
Why is Lena not there at all?
Lana?
Spirit Breaker. Like, Spirit Breaker is just so good. Same with Bane. You can just set up so easily.
I mean,
against
we're
Lena.
like in general. We don't see her at all.
I think,
used to.
yeah,
I
you're right.
think-
We only saw her once. I don't know. Just
Navi's running her.
Need I say more?
cool.
What? They were
are.
winning.
No, you're right. I mean, not
How
with the
dare
new
you
pack.
make fun of
I don't
new
know,
Navi?
Still a ton of burst damage, but against all these like 4 run at yous, like Lena can't stop a Clockwork. Lena can barely
Yeah.
stop a Spearbreaker if you time it correctly. It's a Void.
It is a bad.
Wait,
bad
is it
void.
Faceless Void or just Void?
I would imagine that they did Faceless Void.
All right, you're correct.
10 seconds remaining.
Whew, good call, James.
I wasn't sure what was gonna happen there.
Yeah,
Genius.
very interested to see what they go here. There's no way they go Sniper mid, right?
Well, if they have a Void ban, it kind of means that they are anticipating a Sniper mid, right?
Right. But Sniper versus PA?
Maybe they're still
With
expecting.
a Spirit Breaker to put on pressure at level 1?
I don't. This is like.
Whoa.
both teams could go either way. Sniper could go safe lane as well as that. Oh, Zeus.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
it is going to be, wait up.
Gentlemen, ladies,
back over here in the safe lane.
there's only one word that needs to be said in this match. Nimbus.
What?
Nimbus.
Oh, apparently there was a bug with it when I was playing earlier. Well, no, it was you, Sheever.
Yeah,
Didn't
you can't see the circle.
There's no circle anymore. You just see the cloud, but there's no circle.
Depends on where you place it, but because sometimes it disappeared into the fog and then out of the fog, you actually saw the circle, but the circle sometimes disappears.
So now I think Sniper actually goes back middle.
It
Against
depends.
the Zeus, it's not bad. And then wait, what's the last pick? Vengeful. Yep, that will be a vengeful carry, my friends.
Oh yeah, that does mean that G will be playing the sniper, so it's a sniper mid.
Yeah, but then
But against
Rubik
Zeus.
Venge? Oh.
How are they going to live?
Come on.
How are they going to have any life?
All right, but it's
Huh.
Huh.
I don't know. It just feels like Midorfeed's draft all around is better, but I guess there's a lot of stuns and slows up on Vega if you can get like the ball rolling.
yeah.
Sure.
All right, Grant.
I mean, I'm just gonna go with Midorfeed. Just the
Midorfeed.
draft better.
I don't want to say this. I'm going to go for Vega. Again. I think I've always gone for Vega in DreamLeague, and they've let me down every time, and this time it won't happen.
You jinxed him. Midorfeed for me as well. I think they have the stronger draft. And as we said already, 3 picks in, easier to execute. We're going to find out, though, if that is actually the case or if Vega can get some points on the board. It is over to ODPixel and Fogged.
Thank you very much, Chief. Indeed. Are you ready, Fog?
I'm ready.
I'm ready for this. We've got some Magnus PA action, and we got a Vega Squadron trying something, as you were saying to me at the start of the draft. You prefer their approach. At least you did at the start.
I did, but
now
then
we're back to the core knights. Again, these heroes that it doesn't seem like you like seeing them in a core position.
I mean, we'll see for this time. This time he wants to be able to put pressure, and he wants to force the supports to stay up there as the Night Stalker. And I guess they don't really like the Night Stalker. I don't know. I don't get it. I personally just don't. I don't really know what they're.
I mean, you gotta like the core Night Stalker a bit more than the core Tusk in 2016.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a step up.
That's for sure.
That's a movement in the right direction.
I look at Midorfeed's lineup, and this is something else we should point out. Cinderin is not playing the Bane.
He's not.
Because he is now the 4. He's playing the Breaker.
He is. Cinder and Spirit Breaker. I mean, his map movements game 1 were absolutely brilliant on the clock.
And we were
see what it is on the Spirit.
We were talking about how now Spirit Breaker versus Night Stalker. It's been a pick that people have been doing a lot, but now at level 10 on Spirit Breaker, you get the night vision talent. So very good versus Night Stalker for those nighttime movements. And yeah, I mean, it's a Phantom Assassin versus a Sniper. This is like one of the better matchups, and they also have a Zeus to find the Sniper. So they can Zeus ult, and then PA can just jump into the back lines. They have a lot of liberty for like information from Midorfeed.
I'm sure they do have the save. Low Arts will be there, has the swap, but again, it's a core Venge, and this is a hero that the farm is just not going to be anywhere near comparable to a PA Magnus. You know,
he's got to go Mask of Madness.
He's got to go for this action early on. As the panel said, if they get the ball rolling early, they've got a lot of stuns. G Sniper is a very good sniper. You know, this is one of his best heroes in my eyes. That in the past we've seen G just, you know, absolutely just steal games with the sniper performances. And G was pretty on the ball game 1, as we were saying. G and Aloha Dance looked like they were here to play Dota. Game 1, they were doing fine.
You know, we are harping on a bit, and the one thing about Sniper is I like when Sniper has a steroid, like some kind of bloodlust, something like that. They have at least the Venge aura to at least give him that, and they do have a lot of like stuns and disables to gun his own from him. But I'm really like Midorfeed just has such a well-rounded lineup. It's just so nice looking. I guess we have a pause or something.
I mean, at the moment we're still who's not taking their hero?
Has not picked the Zeus.
Cancel is not yet selected the Zeus.
In theory, Cancel can die a lot, but I think as a Zeus you should just be sitting back for the most part and then just waiting for the Spirit Breaker to charge in. Because Spirit Breaker Zeus, we've seen this combo like time and time again, how much you can really do. You have the chase, you have the catch from the Breaker, and you have the damage from the Zeus. The combo is there. So let's see what Slayer can do on the Rubik, because like I said last game, I mean, Slayer, he has to be the big playmaker. He has to do a lot for Vega for them to actually get those wins, because I mean, that's just the way they play. Anytime he has a poor game, they have a horrendous game.
I mean, I'm looking at the steals as well. There's not really, it doesn't seem like an incredible game for Rubik in terms of spell stealing.
No, definitely not. He's good versus Bane. He's decent versus Mag. And then he's got instant disable versus Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, he can put a stop to Sin's movements early on, which they certainly needed. You know, we saw that was sort of the struggle of that matchup, as you said, in game 1. Sin being on the clock, Slayer being on the Nyx Assassin. it wasn't great for the Nyx Assassin. This time around, the matchup at least Slayer has a bit of an answer for the way that Sin's going to try and play.
But he doesn't match up well. That's the one thing, is that Rubik matching up versus a Bane, it's not good in the one, like in the laning roaming. If you're trying to move around the map, these hero out moves you. Spirit Breaker, same thing. So it's like, they really need to be able to move with both heroes when I look at Vega. Like Rubik and Sand King are going to be needed to make the kills with the Venge. But Sniper is one where he can get kills alone with the Sand King. Or with the Rubik. Sniper just does an immense amount of damage in chase.
It looks like, according to chat, Cancel has just vanished, apparently.
Cancel's gone?
He says he's vanished. Since he's vanished, he hopes there's nothing bad. And, of course, Tomato puts in the hashtag pray for Cancel. As, and he's also typed press, well, a rude word for respect. Yeah, Tomato having some jokes here.
Oh, okay.
Precious, yeah, the rude word in Russian that begins with B for respect. But don't do that, chat.
I was looking at the other chat. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you talking about?
What's going on in this chat?
They're just doing,
voting for who's going to win the game.
They're voting right now. Yeah.
Does someone typed hashtag Liquid? I mean, I know they're a good team, but I don't think they're winning games that they're not even playing in. Chat, that's not quite possible yet. We've got to wait for Dota 3 before we allow sort of competitive interceptions where a new game can tag team in.
What cool talents do we have on these heroes that we haven't seen?
I'm looking forward to the Venjor.
The Venge one's great.
A bit of a play this game.
I haven't seen, I don't remember all of Zeus's right now.
Check out
They're pretty similar though. The arc lightning damage change I think is at 25 and the lightning bolt is still there. Oh yeah, but now you get an XP gain.
Okay.
And, the movement speed.
40? Oh,
40 movement speed over 1% static? Dude, 40 movement speed's a lot.
I guess, I mean, you do proc static fill quite a few times in the fights. So, you know, that 1% does add up.
But 40 movement,
40 movement speed is
a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot. And in a game like this where you are going to have like an SK and a Night Stalker
these are
running at you.
nice. These talents are nice. I like them.
What'd you take at 20?
That's what I mean. Do you take the Lightning Bolt Mini Center cooldown reduction's pretty dreamy.
Get 15%. That's not.
Yeah. I guess you'll just get an Octarine anyway.
Like your spell's pretty low very low cooldown anyway, other than the ultimate. So I don't know. Surely I think you take the.
But they're nice. You can get 6 armor to a 10. Dude, you can be beefy.
They aren't that nice.
Dude,
I'm not that blown away by
nice.
these talents.
Oh, now we see ourselves. Oh.
Hello. Well, these guys have probably seen us for a while. Looks like
that's 10 now.
Cancel is back.
He's back. Okay.
He's back. We're good. Thank you for your prayers and messages that were sent this way. It did work. Cancel is now back in the game.
Okay. Let's see what he can do.
And ready to play. So as you said, this mid lane matchup, Zeus should farm.
Yeah, they both farm.
But he's got the potential to put some harassment onto this Zeus. If he stays 4 and there's a few points on the shrapnel, Zeus can get run down, especially with with what would be either a Rubik or a SK gang. One of these heroes comes into the mid lane, and Zeus has got to be careful.
I think that's what we're just going to... I think we're going to be seeing like some 3v3 mid this game, to be honest. Because PA, Phantom Assassin, can be left alone after a couple levels because it's just a Night Stalker. Sure, it's high armor, but you just throw daggers, you're going to get your last hits just fine. So I think there's going to be a lot of rotations coming to that mid lane. Probably just TPs very early. If the Sand King makes a move, we hot TPs. I think Syndra's going to just... I mean, he's Spirit Breaker. He's going to be charging everywhere the whole game.
And we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. The game has begun. Thank you very much for holding with us. But we can finally get on with Game 2. Midorfeed up against Vega Squadron. Game 1 was a bit of a write-off for Vega Squadron. We'll see if they're able to step it up this time round. And as we've been saying, already their lineup is looking much better to play.
Definitely. And they're already, right off the bat, they're going for a smoke play. So are they going to do some kind of strange lanes? Let's see. Maybe that's what they want.
I mean, they can run
Maybe they do the Night Stalker in a 1v1 versus the Mag and they go aggro. That could be a possibility.
I'd like to see that from Vega.
That could be nice. They're going to get their smoke broken, and Midorfeed's going to walk away. Yeah. Okay.
With this, I mean, with this reveal, I wouldn't be surprised if they could keep down here. They are going to make the decision. As they know the laning situation, do they want to keep the low dance down or aggressive, or do they want to get him up top?
I think they want to stay aggro.
30 seconds to battle.
Because Mag's got boots.
Okay.
Afterlife will do very well up there. And if they just leave Afterlife alone bottom, he won't do well at all. I think this is the better play for them, doing the aggro tri-lane this game.
I like that.
Much better. Yeah, and they're going to keep it. They have a multi-stun tri-lane.
I mean, do Midorfeed then change their lanes because of this?
PA can still farm.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. I don't think that they really need to. Like, Spirit Breaker's just going to be moving around the map anyway. I think the thing that they need to do is just punish the fact that it's a tri-lane bottom. So Spirit Breaker just keep charging mid lane. So we see the double TPs coming out. Both of them going to block their mid lane. And G actually messed up.
Oh.
G has messed up his block. There's a melee creep in front.
Look no, G.
He TP'd to get this block.
Not like this.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So the momentum will be there.
The range creep's gonna get hit. But okay, both sides have lane wards. G's gonna auto attack it a bit.
Yeah, but of course Cancel, once he's got a couple of levels, he's going to be taking that ward out. If he knows what's what. And he should.
Started with a null on the Zeus as well. We used to see just a straight bottle rush, but he wants to go for the stats. He's even going for the double null to go for the Veil early. And he's getting headshotted a lot.
I like the pick up the null because...
For the base damage.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with you know, denies being that much more punishing.
It's true.
In the lane. So you do want to have at least a chance of being able to get some of the denies against this sniper.
Yeah, stats are always good in like the 1v1 matchups. So it does make sense for sure.
I mean, as we see, you know, G he's really pummeling into Cancel. This is... It can be a risky lane for the Zeus if G's allowed to close the gap.
He's not using his Arc Lightning really at all. He's like saving all his mana. He's really just using it to when he can't get the last hits with auto attacks.
And these lanes, as we've said, seeming to set out exactly as Vega Squadron hoped for.
I think this is a bit better for Vega here, because the Night Stalker won't get zoned, and that's really important for them.
No, absolutely. We saw how much of a tough time Afterlife had in Game 1 against the tri-lane of Midorfeed. So getting him as far away from that as they can this time round. Bottom lane really kicking off between the two support sides. We'll go in with the Burrow Strike and try and surround this man. They'll just jump forward onto
they just get Aloha already.
Yeah, that's the first blood.
That's the carry.
That is, yeah, the biggest kill out of the three of them, and they get it, Midorfeed.
PA, Tomato's not really farming creeps, though, because it is a, you know, triple stun lane that they do have coming out from Vega at the moment, which is a little bit threatening. How's top doing? Kazu's actually doing just fine versus Afterlife. I mean, this is going to be a trade farm lane. Mag has the Quelling Blade.
Yeah, but Quelling Blade and Empower, I think this is tough for the Night.
Kazu just tried to try... actually, we can look at bottom. They're going on Zayats here. Should be okay. Tomato's jumping forward, though. They have a dagger. Do they want to commit? They don't. Kazu actually tried to buy a bottle from the side shop there. And he messed up, and then he rebought it.
He's got it now. We'll get one of the back. He's actually going to get both bounty runes as well by the looks of it. Bottom lane. And again, looking for Zayas, the telekinesis from Slayer, buying some time for Vega Squadron, and it is enough. Vega will keep themselves both alive. They turn back towards Weeha. And this Bane, Spirit Breaker, they're pretty tanky in the lane. It's quite hard for Vega Squadron to beat into them. As you say, they're certainly slowing down the farm of the PA. You know, it's not great for a low hard dance, but it is more than that of this PA.
Oops.
Fox would like item recommendation. What have you done, Fox?
I was clicking on items.
Look at this mid lane. Cancel getting run down. All the shrapnel charges have been used, though, so Cancel will be able to slink away in the tree
I like that he didn't go for the second null. I think this was really important. He needed to go for the bottle for the regen.
Okay.
Not for just the mana, but for the lag, for the HP.
Looks like a bit of lag from Midorfeed side.
Packet loss.
Oh dear. That ain't great.
Lanes though, definitely going slightly. In last hits, at least Vega favor.
And it's much better than Game 1 already. I mean, for a start, you haven't got Sin moving around the map making these plays because he can't. He's got to stay down bottom and at least alleviate some of the pressure that this aggressive tri-lane from Vega Squadron is putting on.
Responses we used to see happen back in the day. Like you're playing versus a hero that wants to roam around, you aggro him so he stays in the lane. So we're back.
So certainly a good call to make so far, no doubt about that.
Suggestions are now closed for me. How come I can ask for... I didn't even click anything, I swear. I guess I...
What did you press?
I guess I clicked this little question mark. I didn't even know that existed.
You muppet.
Whatever.
Definitely no feeding this time from Afterlife. And in fact, he's having quite the time, as you said. It is a total trader farm up there.
Cancel's going to have to go to base as the Zeus, it seems. He's got good last hits, but getting zoned out by the sniper a bit. So G will lead in the experience department, at least top, or in the mid lane.
Yeah, G. And he's going to be scared. Once that level 5 kicks in, this is very easy for this sniper to run down this Zeus. Yeah, 3 points in shrapnel, you're good to go. You've got a lot of kill potential.
Literally any rotation, they can go for the kill. Like a Rubik comes in, a Sankin comes in, a Night Stalker comes in, they will get that kill. Bottom lane, Weeha playing very aggressively. They're not even interested in going for him. Zayas is like, guys, there's a kill here. Now they're turning with the stun, with the terror. They have the triple disable. Will it be enough? Level 3 on Bane. Does he get the brain tap off? He does not.
A lot of disable indeed from Vega Squadron. Charge coming in for... And this is the thing, you know, as soon as Cinder's out of the lane, Vega know they've got the numbers. They know that they can make that move, and it's very hard for
Afterlife comes down as well.
for Midorfeed to put a stop to it. They're looking for more. Burrow Strike into the Magic Missile. This is some great aggression from Vega Squadron.
Spell damage nukes versus PA. Afterlife making that early roam as soon as the nighttime hits. I like this. He has the phase boost already anyway, so he's actually committing.
He
for
might
Sin.
even get this. Council's going to help by sometimes to turn it around. They've got the hit with the bash. Now, that's going to mean Afterlife can't get the Sing kill, but he himself will also not get taken down. Gets himself back. And definitely a game where, yeah, this is not the smooth sailing that Midorfeed had in game 1. Sin just can't do anything with his movements this time around.
Tomato is not farming whatsoever.
No.
6 last hits.
Oh,
He's now gone.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's really, really bad.
They've been pulling the lane back pretty nicely on the side of Vega, so he can't even like dagger for the last hits.
I mean, sure, he's got a Magnus, so catch up with the PA is a game that he can play.
Sure. And Kezu is extremely farmed and leveled.
And, you know, there's going to be that portion of the game where the Magnus can carry them. He gets good RPs. That can set up for a lot of gold going the way of the PA.
Yeah.
And Empower is all you need. Technically, this PA doesn't need items to wipe the team with the Empower and with a good setup from an RP.
Zayed's top. Syndrane's trying to commit. Charge connects. They won't be able to chase under the tower, though. So it is a little awkward right now for Midorfeed. They don't really have great places to lane. Cancel does not want to lane mid versus that sniper because of the Night Stalker roaming around at the moment. He's just kind of jungling as a Zeus. So now Sniper's about to be 7 and Zeus is still not 6. So definitely lacking damage at the moment, and lane's just looking to be a bit of a blunder now for Midorfeed. But recoveries being made. Slowly but surely, PA getting the farm top. Night Stalker gonna now match that movement, going toward top, try to put the pressure on. Is he Sinned?
He tries to get out of there, but the Burrow Strike comes in perfectly timed by Zayed. Oh! He will still make it out with that charge. Very, very close. And bottom lane, Nightmare set up. They are going to look for the skewer back, but a nice telekinesis means that it's not going to happen. In fact, Sin ended up coming in vision. Afterlife gets the vision required for the Assassinate to come through. They're chasing. They're looking for that Aloha dance kill. They do have the dagger slow. They're moving in. Tomato pots the stick charges, but the shockwave's going to be juked out. Aloha dance, he's still alive for now. Finally goes down, but G's coming with a rotation. Picks up not just the PA, but the Bane as well. Triple kill for G as he gets those kills off quick succession.
He killed Sind in the mid
And
lane.
Kezu will get away. Assassinate actually being cancelled there.
I think he got out of range for a moment. Now he's back in range. He's going for
Yeah,
it again. He's able to get it.
He's got it this time.
Ultra kill.
Oh, G.
And he's got another shrapnel.
I mean, I told you got to watch out for the G Sniper.
Is he going for? Is he going to
Get the rampage. Come on, 7.5 minutes in. Give it to the boy.
7-minute
got
rampage. Okay.
I told you.
Is he going to get a double? It's a double rampage.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's a double rampage. The earliest double rampage in the history of Dota.
It has to be. It absolutely has to be. That's got to be new records set there by G. Quick draw indeed.
I don't
double
think I've ever
rampage.
seen something like that happen.
Ooh. Oh, laddie. Look at that gold as well now. 4.1k on the sniper. G. Absolutely nailing it there. Great rotation, and the sniper
insane.
is just so strong at this stage of the game. With the amount of disable that his team have around him, he just sits there peeping him.
Yeah, with the Vengeur and the Wave of Terror, it just gives him a little bit more bonus. But yeah, they had the way to be able to chase, and we're going to see it again. The final 2 kills on Kezu. Afterlife just being that tanky Night Stalker. It's really working out for them with the lane swap that they did, and then Weehaw just dying to shrapnel right
Yeah, it's going to feel pretty good for G right here.
And then we see Sind as well. He's going to join his teammates. He's like, guys, I'm here too.
Sin was like, that rampage weren't enough for you. I'll give you a second one. I'll let you double down. G, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely blowing Midorfeed away. And up top. Look to move in. Telekinesis onto We Are. Dragged back.
Dude,
they're killing it.
Afterlife he's like, I'm never playing Tusk again.
Absolutely. He was very mad after that game 1.
Yeah, his movement's perfect this game.
I'm sure he didn't want to play it. I mean, you said in the draft what he was on someone else. They probably were like, you've got to move. And I really don't want to. And he did it. And then he was like, see guys, I told you so. Don't make me do that again. We'll lose.
Yeah, his movement's been perfect though. 4 minutes hit. He literally TP'd bottom as soon as he hit level 5. And then now he had Darkness, instantly popped Darkness and made more moves happen. And they've even been stacking a bit for Zayed. So Zayed's on the Sanking, able to clear up a triple stack. And now they're going to shrine up and continue their aggression. But it is daytime now, so maybe they want to just like sit back a little bit. But the line is drawn. They want to continue the pressure bottom with that max Vengeance aura. And they know right now that there's the catch-up. That's the only way Midorfeed can actually do anything, is because this PA is not a hero at the moment.
He's slowly but surely climbing up, but as you say, it's going to still take a lot of time for Tomato to get where he needs to on this PA this game. And the pressure really is on from Vega Squadron. We said it from the draft. If they can keep on top from the start, it's a game that they can put. They've got a lot of good fighting potential with the sniper and Venge. And Zayat, I mean, he's out. I think he's fine.
They found a D-ward at least, right?
Yeah, Sin can't go for that charge. Although I don't think if you could get some sort of a swap initiation to kick things off. But Midorfeed do have a fair few numbers down here. For that reason, Vega Squadron will be careful how they lead him with their carry Venge.
3K gold lead already though, and 4K experience. They are definitely cruising at the moment. Midorfeed just needs to be full recovery. Sit bottom, don't let them take your towers early. Just spam that shockwave, get the blink dagger, and then win through team fights. That's going to be the big way for them to get back in this. Because we still did say, you know, there is a Zeus ulti to be able to find where the sniper is sitting. They might actually be able to find a catch on Zayat too. They have to use the RP, but they don't have mana for Skewer.
Oh my goodness, that is just... I mean, they do get the kill, but it's so messy at this stage. They're having to throw a lot of that, and it's just a sandking.
It's based for the PA to farm, though, at least. But yeah, they just want to defend the tower and get whatever kills they can.
It's messy, that. And G's still living life. He has not been punished at all in these early stages. They found it very hard to get to the sniper.
Yeah, I mean, got a great build up already.
Yeah, Treads Maelstrom, and the farm's just going to continue to fly in for G.
It's nice that I like the one thing that they did with the changes that I don't think people were talking about too much is how when you're an agi hero, we've been seeing a lot of in heroes going double no on mid, right? But when you're an agi hero, it's awkward to go double Wraith Band because you only get one kill up. But now double Wraith Band's worth it because you build into Hurricane Pike. So he has the double Wraith, but he's building into Maelstrom first. But eventually we will definitely see that Hurricane Pike picked up this game. Weehaw.
They're playing for it. With the Assassinate, they're going to have a good chance of getting it, and they've got it. G, again, from mid to bottom lane, he's always there when it's needed. They've got the blink pickup on Kezu, and they are really relying on Kezu to bring out the big RPs.
He needs to just follow Tomato and give him Empower.
But even if he does get the RPs, they've got so many ways of turning around those. You know, with the stuns.
I think that they don't really want to be going for big team fight plays still for them. They want to just like get these small pickoffs and just let the PA get back in the game because they definitely are like, oh my, I mean, there's a rampage at 7 minutes. You know you're in a pretty bad spot. Double rampage.
7-minute double rampage.
Wow. Looking that they want to dive cancel here. They have a ward behind the tower too.
Yeah.
Throws the ulti.
He's got to check.
And he
knows they're after him.
Doesn't get the last hit though on the ward, but still. Mid tower going to be pressured by Vega with these auras. They should be able to take it just fine with G positioned way behind. When Vega has Blink tanking, they can really just roll out of control.
Absolutely. They can, I mean, life gets so hard for Cancel and for Tomato. These are two cores that... Oh no.
Oh,
they've got him. We are trying to TP out, but they catch him out with the vision. That's another death for Midorfeed. Yeah,
2 and 6 on Weehaw this game already. He's more than half of the deaths for his team. That'll happen though. You know, they got aggro tri-laned, and I guess they wanted to really stick to it, but it's really heavily impacted them. You're almost thinking like, yeah, they should have probably somehow swapped this up. Yeah. So that the PA wasn't shut down, so that Synderen could actually play his hero properly. Because when you're playing Spirit Breaker on the try vs try, you're not doing anything. You're just kind of like chilling, watching them, and you can maybe get some counteract charge kills, but it's very unlikely.
What about this? Was a Slayer on the Rubik? He's settling for the Soaring Strengths rather than the Arcane Boots on Rubik.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, Soaring is, you don't get the mana regen from it anymore, but it gets you tankier. So like 6 strength is nice.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, look at this, 14 minutes in. Vega Squadron putting pressure onto Midorfeed, safe lane tier 2, and taking over the jungle is very key this game, because as we say, they need to play the catch up with the PA, and if your jungle's not safe to go into, you're massively limited into the area that you can actually look to farm.
Yeah, taking these towers early is really important. The Soul Ring Tranquil thing also, they're playing versus Zeus, right? So he wants Tranquil Boots.
True.
Yeah, it took me, I was like, wait a minute. It's definitely another reasoning. And they don't really need anyone, none on their team is this big mana user, right? Like,
No.
They don't really need a pair of mana boots on their team. It's like Sand King maybe needs some mana, but he doesn't really. With a wand, you're just fine as a Sand King.
Absolutely, yeah, you've got more than enough mana to get out a couple of stuns and an EP in a fight.
Oh, he went for Dominator on Afterlife. I really like
that. That is an item that we just don't see.
Yeah, he queued up the Midas initially, and I was like, oh, I'm not too crazy about the Midas, but so I like the Dominator.
Yeah, he's got the Ice Armor coming out from the Frost Mage at the moment.
Yeah, it's just Aura. Right? I think running the Aura strat with Sniper Venge is just very strong.
Okay.
Sind. Getting surrounded here. Going for the charge on the Zayats with Weehaw.
They've got the swap, and there we have it to break it, but it's a little late as the kill still happens. Slayer turns up, ready for the turnaround. They'll take one spin, looks to TP out. Again, Vega Squadron, this time round, this is just perfect gameplay from them. Every time the trades happen, they favor them. Double kill. Picked up for a low hard dance. He's getting involved in the action. G is still so far ahead this game, as he's not only got the Maelstrom, but Mask of Madness as well. He is so ready to fight. He knows that even at this day, if he pops the Mask of Madness and the PA jumps on him, I don't think Tomato... Oh, okay, maybe with his completed Mask of Madness and the Blightstone, they can kill this sniper.
He wants to be able to farm.
But there's so much disabled. Yeah, it's still hard for Tomato until he finds the BKB stage of his game.
Yeah. We did see the Kaya getting picked up on Zeus. So we've got a Kaya pick up.
Okay.
I mean, it's great with Zeus spell. Yeah. Everyone used to go Aether Lens for that reason on the hero. You don't get the cast range, which is unfortunate, but do a lot of damage. But this Roche is dying.
Did you get cast range talents that you take on Zeus?
The last one.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. And to the Roche pit they go.
And it's dead so fast.
They can't stop this. They know it's going on with the Thunder God's Wrath, but they have no chance of getting in.
And with the HP regen aura and with the Ice Ogre, they pretty much are completely sustained. They don't even have to go back or anything. Don't have to reset. They can continue their onslaught. 7k gold lead for them. PA just still in absolute recovery mode. Nowhere near it.
And we haven't seen anything big come out with the Blink Dagger from Kezu yet.
Nope.
No chance to find the RPs that he needs.
Power's coming out.
And I think, as we said, it's just from the start, it's been just very smart lane decisions from Vega Squadron. They made the good call on the lanes, and it made it very hard for Sin to play his game. It looked like he just wasn't prepared to have this aggressive tri lane come at him. It just seemed like Midorfeed didn't have a plan B.
Yeah, definitely not. And they don't really have great heroes to push out lanes now. It's just the Shockwave and Zeus. But Zeus is now playing as defense, so is Kezu as Mag. You can tell that they're like, we don't really know what we want to be doing here. They have a Bane. Weehaw split pushing bottom as a Bane. That's when you know it's like,
middle tower has
the whole game plan is just screwed up here for Midorfeed. And Vega's just going to continue the ball rolling, and they're going to take out the last few towers. Just a clockwork. It's looking really tough for Midorfeed to get back in this one.
Jeez, nearly got completed Hurricane Pike. Now probably given the goal to do so.
Yeah, they're smoked behind the tower. Synderen charges through them.
He does get past the Burrow Strike. Oh, he's trying to TP out. It's not going to work. Telekinesis there from Slayer. G just turns his attention towards the cow.
Oi.
Sin's gone. Kezu's trying to get in good position for an RP, but with none of the rest of his team around, that's not something that he wants to go for. He's just got to cut the creep wave. That's all he can do when this amount of pressure is being piled on from Vegas. Oh, they've got the stolen charge. It's coming in. Slayer closes the gap, sets up for the Burrow Epi. Telekinesis holding Kezu down in place. He's got a skewer. It's not going to save him. Slayer making the plays.
The two supports killing one of the core heroes. Zeus trying to farm some neutral creeps into them, but Vegas is going high.
I mean, they're ready to go. Swapping cancel back. The crits do come through. They'll lose the Vengeful Spirit. And we are setting up with a very nice Nightmare and Fiend's Grip, holding them together. Massive Burrow Strike comes in, but it's not enough to keep Vega alive. G is taken down once. Zayats as well. This is what Midorfeed needed. They'll turn towards G. The crits fly through. Midorfeed.
Okay, that's something they can't really have happen.
Oh, Slayer. Slayer, can he do this? Oh,
he really just killed Cancel.
Oh, is it? No, is he going to make some plays in? No, he can't do it. The charge comes in.
If he had another second, he would have gotten one more kill.
If he had done that, that would have been insane, but he didn't.
I mean, they just gave up so much, actually.
That was a big swing.
Like, their experience is now leveled out. Look at how aggressive this swap is. Look at the position where he gets swapped into.
I mean, that's greedy. It does force the buyback out from the Magnus, but it was absolutely worth it. And look at this movement from Weehawk, coming in from the back with a Glimmer Cape, positions them perfectly for the RP, and then it's game over. Maybe if Zayat still had the epicenter for that,
I think
things would have been different, but still.
That's so bold of them to try to go for that move there. Going high ground versus a Zeus mag lineup. You don't even know if the mag doesn't have a buyback, so
yeah.
Great buyback coming out from Kezu. Weehaw's positioning though. Somehow he has a Glimmer Cape. I don't know how the hell he farmed a Glimmer Cape on this Bane, but he did do it. And yeah, they still have a lot of damage, and this Zeus is pretty tanky. You know, he took the 6 armor talent, so even though he got swapped in, pretty durable.
No, yeah, he's not an instant kill. And they have got good disable around him.
And now they've got, I mean, they've got their damage solution is there. They've got Veil and Kaya on the Zeus, so Cancel does a disgusting amount of magical, and yeah, Phantom Assassin's back. It's got Mask of Madness Desolator. So that's a very big turn of events. I mean, they're ahead in experience now for Midorfeed, which is very, very important for them after their disastrous early game.
I think it's getting to the point now, if you're Vega, you've got to do stuff when that RP is down. Because pushing into it when it's up is almost a no-go. They do have to blink on Slayer.
Okay.
So we'll look towards some sweet plays from him, and we've already seen some very nice steals. There's no doubt about that.
Weehaw looking for the kill bottom. Glimmer Cape's behind the wave.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, gets the sleep, but there's no one even close.
Yeah, you got to run away, Wee. And he will. Top lane Afterlife has been hunted down, sending Keza with the catch.
So tanky, but he should be able to get brought down even with the hood. Cancel going for the chase. The movement speed's going to kick back in though. Oh no, they're not going to get him.
Oh, he's so down speedy. Bottom lane.
And they get what we have on.
They do. They finally managed to chase him down. He doesn't get away with going for the cheeky Nightmare onto Zayat.
I'm surprised they didn't get the... Wow, the Night Stalker's just incredibly durable. With the hood Dominator pickup.
Slayer?
I like how everyone just makes the no field aggressive now. I like almost never see it being defensive anymore. Everyone just toggles it instantly into an offensive no field.
I mean, I guess this is... Well, with the Maelstrom, the SK... Yeah, and what are you scared? I mean, sure, the Zeus
does
would be nice to have it defensive against that, yeah, but as you say...
I've been seeing like everyone who plays it
just
instantly toggles it aggressively. Almost everyone, I want to say, actually. I don't want to claim an ultimatum. So Vegas continues wanting to keep that pressure going.
Nightmare from Slayer. The lead in. They've got the change. I think Weehar's pretty much gone. Sin, he has to cancel that, yeah. No way that he goes in after the back.
Man, Sin keeps getting charge. He didn't use the Empowering Haste that time or the last time. You got to use Empowering Haste after you cast the charge, because then he always steals Empowering Haste.
Yeah, we've already seen Slayer make one good play with the charge this game.
Yeah. Alpha Wolf now picked up from the Helmet Dominator, so G has that double stacking aura. He's doing 250 per hit on this sniper already. So this is the way they should play it. Slow siege. Don't need to swap anybody out. If you're all spread out properly, you see Slayer is actually probably spams targeting lift on top of G right now. Yep,
oh!
Exactly. He knew it. Like, you saw how he was facing him.
Yeah.
You can't go for those type of plays as a mag. If you see Rubik facing the guy you're trying to skewer, there's no way you're going to get that in time.
Oh my goodness. And that is your mag down for 40 seconds, and they're trying to move it on the base. Afterlife will be turned towards, they get the swap back onto cancel. Zeus is controlled. He'll buy back straight away, but the Epicenter's already cleaning up mass kills, setting up for G to just sit on the back lines as this sniper. He hasn't had to step foot into the base. He will do now to make sure he can get all the hits in. And that backdoor regen, it'll put him off a little bit, but the creeps now come back in range. It's gone. Bottom racks clean up by Vega.
It's looking like
I think this game may just be over. 22 to 9, 14K. What a turnaround from game one. Vega really cleaning up their act, coming in with a much better lineup. I mean, when the sniper gets a double rampage at 7 minutes in, you kind of know the game's going to be hard for the opponents, and it won't quite be over as they do hold. They're looking for the chase down onto Slayer.
Should be able to get him. Yeah, they get the cleanup there. But Rax was claimed.
Yeah, 15K gold deficit. They can come back, but it's so hard.
Especially when, you know, that type of mag play. Your Rubik, the Rubik. I was literally saying it.
You literally said it.
Same was looking at his sniper. He's like, this guy's going to try to blink skewer him. Like, that's what any Rubik player would think in his head. So yep, Vega now able to back up. They're gonna wait for Rubik to respawn, and then we'll probably see them go for the next Roche, and then try to close out the game. So Midorfeed, I think the next best play for them right now would be just smoke up and try to take the fight at the Roche. They're very close to BKB on Phantom Assassin though, but I don't think that they can give up this Roshan. Won't be up for another about 20 seconds, so Tomato is really trying to farm that BKB. He's very close to it. That'll be incredibly important for them to try to go for these sieges into the back line.
Yeah, that really is the item to make or break these team fights.
Yeah, I don't know if it's really going to have a massive input. It's going to make his a lot easier.
I think it's going to be pretty huge, because then he can actually jump in onto a target and not...
But they're so tanky now.
Sure.
That's the thing. Like, even a BKB now on G, and a bottle double damage on the sniper.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. The DD is in there.
And they've got like the auras and everything from them. They've got so many different defensive aspects. Now Slayer actually turned the no field back defensively.
Okay.
As well.
I mean, still, they've only lost one tier 1 in this game, Vega Squadron. They've got such good control of the map. I mean, it really feels like this game, the Zeus pick just, it's not done a lot.
It's not working out, no, definitely not.
Like, sure, you can see what they wanted to make plays early on. They wanted to have Sind and we move around the map, but...
They couldn't move. I think it's just this aggro.
They really did not have a plan for the aggro tri-lane.
It's the aggro tri-lane, and, you know, there's a reason we see Night Stalker banned every game, and I think this is a very good reasoning to do so. Like, Afterlife, it hit minute 4, and he took over the entire map. Like, Cancel had to farm jungle as a Zeus because of it. The bottom lane got completely just demolished. I mean, I still think this hero is incredibly powerful. Yeah. For those such reasons. You lose map control 4 minutes in the game. That's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, look at this. They're trying to fight Midorfeed. They're going to lead him with the Nether Strike onto Slayer, but straight up. Look at the damage for G. Just tears into one. Zayas jumps in with the Burrow Strike. Tomato pops the BKB, but G's just sitting there right-clicking into him. Tomato will get the kill.
The DD, though.
But he's gone. G picks up a triple kill, just picking Midorfeed apart. Cancel on his way back is not going to get home. 4 dead again. This time, no buybacks. I mean, this really should be GG and to G. 13-1-4 on the sniper.
Kezu can't find the RP opportunities. They need this RP to get the team fights going.
But there's no PA for 40 seconds, even if Kezu buys back. There's just no follow-up. GG is cool. They tap out. Woo. And what a swing around. Game 1, Midorfeed absolutely owning it. But game 2, Vega Squadron couldn't have made it look any easier.